This is super comforting. It reminds me of home every time I make it. Today we're making bacon mac and cheese. Let's get cooking. First things first, we're gonna get our bacon rendering out. So right here I have a cold pan, so I'm just gonna add my bacon there to a cold pan. So I'm gonna fire this up right here. So I have all my Havarti cheese grated up right here, and I'm actually gonna grate up some Parmesan cheese. Looking back at our bacon, you can start to see that the fat's starting to render out a little bit, and that's exactly what we want, because we want really crispy bacon for this recipe. I'm actually gonna turn up the heat a little bit on here, and it's great with gas because you're gonna get that instant response, and it's really gonna start cooking. So we now have our bacon that's nice and crispy, and I'm gonna transfer that to a bowl. Turn the heat down to a medium-low here, and what I'm gonna do is add 3 tablespoons of butter. And so to this, I'm gonna add our garlic powder, and I'm gonna add our flour here. So to this, we are gonna add our fresh milk here. As you're adding the milk, you're stirring it constantly. You don't wanna add it all in at once or it's gonna clump up. So I like to use fresh milk, fresh local ingredients when I cook, just because you're always gonna get better flavors and it's gonna really elevate your cooking to the next level. We're just gonna keep it stirring, keep it on a medium heat. And so once it starts to simmer, then we're gonna cut the heat and then we're gonna add our cheeses in. And getting that stirred in here. And that's gonna melt really easily. All right, so now that our cheeses are pretty much melted in here, I'm gonna add our bacon back into the top of this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add our sauce into our oiled pasta here. So honestly, at this point right here, you can literally eat it just as it is, but I like to take it to the next level where I'm gonna put this in a casserole dish, I'm gonna add some Parmesan in it, I'm gonna bake it for a little bit, and it's gonna come out beautiful. So we've just taken it out of the oven. It's been in the oven for about 10, 15 minutes. It was really nice golden brown, and we've plated it up here. Add a little bit of extra Parmesan cheese if you like it extra cheesy, and this is my favorite part, the taste testing. This is super comforting. It reminds me of home every time I make it. Try this recipe out, you're gonna love it.